All right. Hey, Aura babes. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing an all signs reading, but we're going to do it by elements. And we're going to be starting with water. So y'all know I always got to share what I got. So I got coffee today, but I put cinnamon sugar in it. And what was it? Oh, French vanilla creamer and cinnamon sugar. So it's a vibe. The cinnamon sugar didn't hit like I thought it was going to, but here we are. So y'all, the screen is going to be a little bit sideways, so you do want to turn your screen sideways. I'm just waiting on it to pop up on my laptop so I can see what it's really giving really quickly. So I just need a couple of more seconds for y'all to bear with me. Yeah. Okay, it is going to show up sideways. But what I'm going to do though, I think that I can go in editor after it's over and turn it around. But for the time being, you'll just need to turn your phone. That's all. Anywho, let's get into it. Let me move the chat over here so I can focus and get into it. All right. So we're going to start with water signs, Ace of Cups. So today's subject is, why the hell is this happening? You guys, we always do love for the most part. Well, lately it's been like all about love. That's what y'all been voting for. And I think that's cool and all. But today, God told me that we need something for the soul. We haven't, sorry, I need a burp. We haven't done anything for the soul in a long time. So I'm going to do an elemental one and we're going to start with the water sign. So this is called What the Hell? Why the hell is this happening? And yeah, we're going to do a spread on that. We're going to look at your situation, what you can do about it, what you can't do about it, what's the lesson behind this, how is it going to turn out? And then for some razzle dazzle, we're going to pull a oracle card from the archetypes, but I'm going to start with the mood of everything. So for my water signs, Spirit Guides, Holy Spirit, and Jesus Christ himself, please cover this reading and give us clear and concise answers. May I connect with everyone who this is supposed to connect with, and may it resonate with who it's supposed to resonate with. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. So first what we're going to do is, I got these emotional cards or whatever. So we're going to figure out what the general mood has been around whatever situation this is. So this is for my water signs, for my Aries, or excuse me, for my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces babes. So Spirit guides, show me the general mood around my water sign babes. Show me the general mood around my water sign babes. I'm going to do one more shuffle and then I'm going to split the deck. And then also, really quickly, I do want to write in the chat. Let's see, can I do that? Okay, so I want to write that we're on water. Coming up is, who we got? Fire, earth, and air. Fire. And air. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, hey Rick, I'm new. Thanks for joining me. Hello newbies. Shout out to my newbies. Okay. So we have shy. So I'm getting whatever situation's going on with you, water signs. It's something that hasn't happened to you before. It's like I'm getting uncharted territories. So you're not really enthusiastic. Like you haven't been like you're not charging forward and trying to solve whatever this problem is. So yeah, and you've been kind of to yourself about it, because we all know that 9 is an independent number. So let's see what this has to do with anything. Okay. All right, spirit guys. 5 cards for my water signs, please. 5 cards for my water signs, please. You guys, please like this video. Comment and say hey on your way in. And if you're watching the playback, comment down below and say hey. And subscribe to the channel, because if you don't, how you gonna find me again? I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing, but I might be saying something. I don't know. All right, 5 cards, spirit guides. So in this situation, we have 3 cups. Or 3 of cups. I said 3 cups. Jesus Christ, help me. What you can do about it is the Wheel of Fortune. What you can't do about it is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So already I'm getting there's something with your friends going on here, because this is the crappy situation. What's the lesson behind this? The Queen of Swords. But we'll put those back up. And then we have, how's it going to turn out? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so I already see what this is. But we're going to go ahead and clarify. We're going to look at the first 3, because these cards are big. They cannot fit on the screen. Y'all, I have to find a better setup for when I'm doing just hands. Because y'all, if you're new here, you guys, I do my face for one set of series. And then I turn around and I do the cards so you can see them, because some people want to see your face and some people want to see the cards. But the problem with the cards is I haven't found a way to make them fit all on the screen at once, but whatever, we're here now. Hey, Prissy Cat. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about your situation. So the crappy situation is a friendship right here with the 3 of Cups. Something could have happened at a celebration. We have 3 right here and it's growing. Something emotional happened here. It could be amongst a new friend group where you guys are just establishing, you guys are trying to establish yourself. Could be some gossip going on. Let's clarify the 3 of Cups. Because that's a happy card, I definitely need to clarify. Because it's in the situation of the crappy, it's in the position of the crappy situation. The Page of Cups in the reverse is what we have clarifying it. So the Page of Cups in the reverse talks about immaturity. The page is the first in the lineup of the court cards, and it has to do with emotion. So it's looking like to me, water signs, that you guys have some newfound friendships or you're in a new friend group. It could be coworkers, but it does not have to be. And then also for some of you, this is going to be someone who joined like maybe a sorority or a new like meetup. I don't know, like y'all know that website Meetup or whatever, the app, something like that. But everything's going well. But you guys, this is one person, the Page of Cups in reverse. It could be another water sign that is making this situation like, you know, I don't know. They got a little, this person's putting a little salt in the sweet. Okay. Okay, so there's someone within this friend group that feels a way about you coming into the friend group. And it's because, like, you see how in the upright right here, this person's admiring the new fish that he has. Like, he's admiring his new fish. But in the reverse, I'm getting that the person is fearing that people are in the friend group that you're in now is not going to admire. It's going to take the attention off of them. And these people are going to start admiring you. And this person's feeling a way about it, that your friendship is growing with these people. They feel like the attention is getting taken off of them or away from them. And it's causing them to feel really negative about it. I don't know. They're feeling really childish too. Instead of like acknowledging those feelings, it's giving like jealous girl gang, jealous boy gang type thing. Like Toxic Fellas Club, or y'all know. All right. So what you can do about it, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So with the Wheel of Fortune in this position, I have that you want to hurry up and address the situation so you can dead it really fast. With the 10 here, you want this to be over really quickly. This is not something you want to linger in the air. Her sword is up, so that represents intellect and communication. So you are going to have to be clever when addressing this situation, because it is you entering, you're the last entering into this friend group, whether it be for work or whatever it is. You're the last one entering in. So you want to, there's a certain way you're going to have to move without offending the other people in the group, because that is still their friend too. But at the same time, not letting this person think that they can play with you. It's giving you have to set the tone very early on. I'm seeing with this air right here that they think that, I don't know, you're lightweight, you're really sweet, but they don't really see what other sides are to you. Like, you need to let this person know. You see how she's half human, but she's like, but bitch, I'm a leopard too. But see, I flow like air, but I can rain like water and set you on fire and humble you like the earth. So you got to find a way to let this person know. You got to be clever intellectually. You need to communicate to this person that you're not coming in to steal their friendship. You're not doing that. You're just coming in to have a good time like them. You just want to be one of the guys or one of the girls. So let's see what you can't do about it. For what you can't do about it, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles in the upright lays the groundwork, and they're steady and they get things done and they're diligent. But in the reverse, this is someone who can't commit to anything. So what you don't want to do is decide that this isn't worth addressing, right? You don't want to not commit to addressing this, because your problem's just going to get bigger here. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Pentacles are earth signs, earth, nature. Earth is stubborn. Like, if you ever tried to plant anything, it's so hard to move the earth, you guys. Like, that's why y'all remember that movie Holes? They made a whole punishment camp around digging in earth. So this is not a situation that's going to go away. It's a stubborn situation. So you cannot ignore it and delay acting on it at all. When it comes to what's the lesson behind this, we have the Queen of Swords, you guys. Y'all reading is very nice. So God wants you to learn from this situation, or what you will eventually. You guys, with that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm getting, there's no way you can run around this situation. Like, you can't get away from it. You can't not address the situation. With the Queen of Swords, you are learning how to use your head over heart. You are learning how to demand your respect. You see how she's got her knife up in her hand? It's like, you're going to give me my respect, or you're going to deal with the consequences. Don't go cutting anybody. This has to do with intellect and communication, okay? But yeah, she is using her, the Queen of Swords uses her intuition to connect with people, but she's straightforward, and there's no emotions involved with the Queen of Swords when she's addressing things. So this situation is here to teach you to stand up for yourself, to gain your respect, because even though we would like to think, you know, respect is just given as long as you don't cross anyone, with a lot of people, respect is earned. And so this is one of those times where you're going to have to let somebody know that you're just really not the one to play with. When it comes to how it's going to turn out, we have the Queen of Wands. So you're going to be glowing, you're going to be in your vibe, and you're going to feel empowered and respected. And you're going to glow a little bit more inside with the Queen of Wands, because you will have stood up for yourself, and it's going to it's going to be a reminder to yourself that you really are that guy or that girl. Okay. And if you have felt like kind of low in the past, this is going to boost your ego up just a little bit and your confidence. Because yeah, you're going to feel equal to everyone else, because you didn't let somebody push you around in a setting that was made for everyone to be comfortable. So that's what I have for you, water signs. Let's go ahead and we're going to pull a card from the archetypes and see what's going on. Y'all's wasn't too bad. All right, spirit guides. One card for my water signs, please. One card for my water signs watching this. Whoops. Okay, that flew out. So that's your card. We have the medallion. So let's read what the medallion has to say. Let's see. Okay, the medallion. All right. I'm not even going to try to fit that under screen, so I'm just going to have to read it to you. So, water signs. The medallion, the amulet, the talisman, the heirloom. The passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers and in tribes across the globe. We give jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds. Some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet, when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. When the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held on for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. When light, upholding tradition, protecting, honoring. When dark, burdensome, inheritance, habituation. Go deeper, ancient Egyptian scarab amulet. So that's something you should look up if you want to go deeper. Apparently, the spirit guides thought that you guys needed to hear this. And y'all know my rule. When I do oracle cards, if it don't match, I'm not about to try to force it to match your reading, because this could be for someone who came for one thing but needed a word about this. So I don't argue with my spirit guides. So we also have, do you believe that objects contain supernatural properties? When have you experienced this to be true? Imagine if you and your family, school, or social group had a crest, emblem, or amulet. What would it be? Draw it. So you guys got the medallion. That's what I have for you, water signs. And now we are going to move on to fire, which is so funny because at the top we have the Queen of Wands, but that's not what I want to mark it. Because y'all, I'm holding these up so I could find the time stamps better. Well, not holding them up, but like I'm putting a card out at the beginning of each reading. I've been using the aces. Come on, where's my Ace of Wands? There it goes. So that way when I'm time stamping after the reading's over, I know where to go find it because I'll see it on the screen. So what happened here? All right, we have the Ace of Wands. So I just need to write in the chat really quickly that we're on fire. Literally. Okay. I didn't light my candle. Speaking of fire, I'm glad I said that. Oh, come on. Let me copy my shit in the chat. There we go. Okay, on fire. Okay, and then coming up is earth and air. All right, boom. What am I trying to do here? Do I have my lighter here? Yeah, I do. Let me light my candle. I feel like that song on y'all remember that song on Rent? Y'all, I forgot about Rent where they be like, she said, would you light my candle? I don't know. I can't sing like her. Her voice was everything. All right, so let's do it. Okay. That's crazy too. For the water signs, how Shy had come out and then it was talking about how they needed to stand their ground. That's crazy. Anyway, you guys, so fire signs. Why the hell is this happening? What's up, fire signs? Let's get into it. Let's see. Oh, let me read the chat, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. It's just that my chat's not moving on my computer, and I'm not sure why. It always moves. So let's refresh and see what we got here. And meanwhile, though, fire signs. Why the hell is this happening? Let's get a general mood over this situation we're about to be talking about. Hi, Purple Bird. I remember you from the other night on the slumber party. Okay. Fire signs. General mood over this situation. What's your general mood been over this situation? Okay, so we have days. You're ready for this to be over. Yeah. I don't know why I'm getting something's making you dizzy. And it's not because I'm seeing the word dazed. It's just that there's something you're trying to solve right now. And you feel like you're at the end of trying to solve it because you cannot solve it right now. I'm getting this is something that you wish you could start over with. But you can't start over. You actually have to solve it right where it's at. Okay, so we have days. Let me move that over into this corner over here so I can keep that in mind. So let's look at your situation, fire signs. So number 1 is the crappy situation. 2, what you could do about it. What's the lesson behind this? What you can't do about it, and how's it going to turn out? Spirit guides for my fire signs, my Aries, Leo, and my Sagittarius babes. Spirit guides for my Aries, my Leo babes, and my Sagittarius babes. 5 cards, please. 3 shuffles. 2, 3. And then we're going to split the deck. Okay, so what's the crappy situation? We have temperance. You know what's cracking me up, you guys? The crappy situation. This is the second time it's popped up. So the crappy situation is something that's supposed to be, like the other one was friendships. It's supposed to be something that's peaceful, but it's given. It's not. So we have temperance right here. Okay, temperance talks about balance, like being in full balance because of a change. But what I'm getting is someone doesn't want you to be balanced. And it has you going crazy. Like for the life of you, you can't think of why anyone would not want you to be at peace. Like it's given somebody's in chaos around you, or always is, and you were too, but now that your life is changing, this person doesn't know how to take it. Okay, let's see what else we got. What you can do about it. We have the 2 of Wands. Move this up. For what you can't do about it is the 3 of Wands in the reverse. What's the lesson behind this? We have the Hierophant in the reverse. You guys, this is so funny. Second reading, I should have did a collective reading because they're telling y'all to be rebels. And then this is the extra card that comes with this, but it's how it's going to turn out. So in the upright, like how I have it, it's going to heal you. Because this might heal, this might hurt deck. So you see how there's some pain here? This might heal. Okay, so let's look at it, fire signs. So temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. But this is Sagittarius energy, so we're gonna go ahead and call it fire sign energy. All right. So like I told you, the crappy situation is you're at peace, you're happy, and you're balanced. And people are having a problem with that. Clarify the temperance for me, spirit guides. Some change has happened for you, or is about to happen for you. It could have to do with new love because we have the Ace of Cups here. But if it's not new love, it is a manifestation of you using your intuition to get you to a space where you have more than enough in your life and you have enough to share with other people. I don't know. I'm just getting someone because the temperance is 4 + 1 is 5. 5 is change. So I'm getting that something recently changed for you or it's on the way to changing. And then we have the 1, the Ace of Cups. So you're about to have a new beginning of some sort that people see coming. And they just, the reason it's in a crappy situation is because the way you think people are going to feel about you, they're just not. Like, you think that this person, like the people around you are supposed to be happy for you, and they're just not for some odd reason here. What you can do about it, we have the 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands talks about planning and making a decision. So, but she's looking at her map here. So I'm getting that for some of you, you can just go on a road trip. All right, clear your mind, but you're gonna have to come to your problems. So don't do that. Come back to your problems. But I'm just playing, y'all. With the 2 of Wands, though, you guys, and her looking at that map right there, you are to not pay this person any mind and keep planning to move forward. You need to keep analyzing your life. There's what you need to look at is, even though they're going to be jealous and it's going to be not fun to look at, right? With the 2 here, I'm getting you're going to have dual feelings when you get your blessing. If you haven't got it already, you're going to be in 2 minds. But this is what you have to think. You have to think, would you rather go back to the way it was, or do you want to keep going into the unknown and getting all the things that you prayed and asked for with this 2 of Wands here? And you need to keep your eyes on your own paper. You see our eyes are on her own paper, so you can get, whether it's a car or traveling, so that way you can have peace and you can get exactly what you came for. And your world can be more nourished because she's sitting on dry land. It's kind of deserty out there. This is hot. It's Wands, it's fire. You need to keep planning on nurturing yourself and just keep your eyes on your own paper, focus on what you're doing, and let them focus on you. Now, when we talk about what you can't do about it, so that's what you can do about it. So let's see what spirit guides are talking about, what you shouldn't be doing. So what you can't do is the 3 of Wands in the reverse. The 3 of Wands in the reverse talks about fear of moving forward. Like putting the work in and then actually fearing what's going to come of that. Like this is someone who would go through high school and then like the last year drop out because they're just tired or they fear success that bad, or going to college and then dropping out the last semester and not finishing. So what you can't do is walk in fear. So God does not want you to do that. You need to actually wait for the work and wait for the fruits of your labor. Oh, you guys, my voice, y'all know, if you've been here a while, you know when I stutter, it's just because I'm channeling really hard and I'm literally dissecting angel messages into English for you, okay? So, yeah, the 3 of Wands in the reverse. You've come this far to turn around in fear. Like you can't go back now. You have to grow. With the 3 of Wands in the reverse, they're saying you can't just stay stagnant. That's not an option here. What the lesson is behind this, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So with the Hierophant in the reverse, you guys, when I was doing my personal little reading, when I was just kikiing and cackling and looking around for okay, yeah, she do got her on her coat. That's the thing. So why I had registered that in my head and was busting out laughing, because sis, why are you in a desert where it's hot at? The land is dry, right? And then you got a, not only do you got a coat, it got fur trimming around it. She must be traveling in somewhere cold. I don't know. I don't know what she got going on. Maybe she was trying to lose weight and sweat. I don't know. Whatever. We have the Hierophant on what the lesson is behind this. So when I did my P. Diddy and Cassie reading, she popped up as the Hierophant in the reverse. This talks about someone who's a rebel without a cause. But only this time you're going to be a rebel with the cause. We have the 5 in the reverse, right? The lesson behind this is you can't avoid change just to make other people happy. The Hierophant in the upright talks about religious teachings, following closely to those, or teachings of anyone that's at the top where there's a hierarchy of some sort. So, what you want to do is keep marching to the beat of your own drum. With this card, the lesson is you're not going to be able to follow the masses, and God is separating you for a reason, because there's lessons on this path that you can't get from following everyone else. There's not a book. God doesn't want you to follow a path where there's a smooth step by step what do you call it, manual, like a little packet or whatever to follow. He doesn't want that for you. You're not going to be able to change doing that. So you need to be a rebel without a cause. That's the lesson behind this. How's it going to turn out? This might heal. You're going to heal from this situation. Once you get to the end of it, you're going to be way more healed, and you're going to have so much peace. You see how she's fighting with the beast and it's hurting her here? You're going to tame the beast with peace, and you're going to get the hell on away from these people. So again, with Dazed from the beginning, I get that, like I said, you're at peace because you're having new beginnings, or you're trying to have one. And for the life of you, you can't understand why this change is really bothering people. Okay, so let me read the comments. That's what I have for you, fire signs. But I'm going to pull you a card in a second, an Oracle archetype card, and we're going to see what else the spirit guys have to say. Let's read the chat really quickly. Thanks for remembering me. Of course, I'm stuck in the cycle that is going to circles in my relationship. Yeah. Past she's not becoming. It's not me. We're supposed to go to. She's not coming here. Come on. Yeah, again, stopping you from moving forward, applying a new interviews for a new career. Okay, getting close to finding the right job. There, it's coming. It's on the way. She got her coat. See that coat. Yeah, y'all. I don't know what I love these cards. This is my first deck ever. I named her Adora, but they have me hollering with some of this imagery here. I'm like, huh? Like, why is homie hand pink right here? I get it. They probably weren't trying to emulate any race, but that cracked me up. Spirit guides, an archetype card for my fire signs. Can we get an archetype card for my fire signs, please? We can put the fire back in the. Can I get an archetype card for my fire signs, please? What else do you need them to hear? What else do you need them to hear, spirit guides? Oh, well, that jumped out. She's got a diamond in her mouth. Okay, we have Euros. That's what that says. All right, let's see what Euros is. Y'all, I need to go through and write the numbers here because I don't know what that is. I don't know how to read that. Then I'd be flipping through the book looking crazy. Kairos, is that back here with Euros? If I can't find it on this through, yeah, we're going to go through the front because... All right, let's find Euros in the contents. Under the initiations, 71. So that's supposed to be number 71. Anyway, 209, that's the page it's on. Let's get to it. All right, we have Euros, love as desire, eroticism, sensuality. Though Euros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, maybe that's Eros. Okay. A more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Euros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being. Nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive we are separate from. Euros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth, I think I'm saying that right, with a curious and honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led toward its center. When light, passion, playfulness, sexual health. When dark, madness, projection, and obsession. Go deeper. We have, I think these are songs, Love Sonnet XI by Pablo Neruda and Basket of Figs by Ellen Bass. The Hindu goddess Lalita, she who plays, can help activate Eros energy. She is also known as Kamishura, Empress of Desire. Plato reminds us that Eros can be experienced as platonic love. It is activated when we witness beauty and truth in the world, when our barriers soften. Okay. Sending my notes enough. Maybe I don't. I better study my Roman numerals. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? I need to just go ahead and write this down because the way I study tarot, y'all, like, I ain't got time to be learning Roman numerals, right? Not right now. I just want my readings to stay like beyond accurate. Like, I'm trying to get to the point where when I look at a tarot card, I can tell you what body type your next dude gonna have, like all the things. All right, who are we on now? Earth. Let me find the Ace of Pentacles. There we go. I just passed her. Or Page of Pentacles. Wait, no, we was doing aces. Y'all, the reason water went first is because water killed it with the numbers this week. And it's crazy because all the other signs had more time. There go the Ace of Pentacles. All the other signs had more time to run their numbers up. So y'all let water poop on y'all this week. I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time, Capricorn was tearing everybody up. Most of my channel was made up of Capricorns and fire signs. I love that for me. Okay, let's see. Let me scroll down. Okay. Earth signs. Let's do it. All right, spirit guys. What? Tell me about my earth signs. What's their general mood right now when it comes to whatever situation we're going to talk about? For my Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos. What's my earth signs' general moods? Oh, no, not two. Just one. Please don't spit it at me, people upstairs. My brain needs something simple. Guilt tried to pop out. We're going to start acknowledging them. But don't worry, you guys. There's multiple, so... Guilt popped out again. So earth signs, you feeling guilty about something. Could be about a decision that you've had to make recently that was hard. Even though you knew it was right, you still feel guilty behind this decision. First, first of all, it's coffee beans at the bottom of my thing. We're done with the coffee. All right. Spirit guys, 5 cards. Why the hell is this happening for my earth signs? Why the hell is this happening? 5 cards for me, please. Why the hell is this happening? Three shuffles. 2, 3. Then I'm going to split the deck. What I am going to do, though, is I need to edit the chat. Okay, we need to put that we're on Earth. And the up next is air. Copy that. Roger that. Y'all remember that song by Nicki Minaj? She was like, Roger that. Roger that. Y'all know my favorite Nicki Minaj song is oh, looking ass nigga. Y'all, that is my song coming up there. I feel like that's the rawest line versus she ever spit. Also, on Earth, coming up is there. Also, my other song that I feel like she was raw on was Monster. I don't know that she'll ever spit another verse better than Monster. Anyway, okay, so the crappy situation, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. We're going to clarify that, Earth signs. What you can do about it, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. What you can't do about it is the Four of Cups. All right, Earth signs. What's the lesson behind this? The Queen of Wands. And how's it going to turn out? We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So for the Three of Cups in the reverse, could be gossip, could be being in a third-party situation, could be scandal amongst friends, a friend group. Can we clarify that, spirit guides? Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so basically, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So, Earth signs. With the Four of Swords in the reverse, I can see right now, you haven't been watching someone around you. You think that you're on your guard when it comes to someone in your life. It definitely is giving friend vibes for sure over here, but you're not. So you're, even though she has the knife in her hand, she's still asleep. So you're a little bit too trusting and too stable with the people around you, especially I'm just getting it pertaining to a friend group. The Three of Cups in the reverse, we have gossip, we have scandal going on here. Clarify this Three of Cups. What's the gossip? What's the scandal? What's going on with this friend group? Two more shuffles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about a man. So there's gossip and scandal. There's someone in a friend group or adjacent to your friend group that is gossiping about who you are dating, or a guy. You could have dated someone that's someone else that you know, that's in a clique, or that you loosely cross paths with quite often, or every so often, maybe a few times a year, have dated, and this person can't understand why this person can give you something stable, but they couldn't give the other people. I mean, but he or she couldn't give somebody else, the previous person, something stable. So there's an issue with that. So there's a lot of drama going on around this situation. And the reason it's happening is because of the Four of Swords here. Like I said, with the Four of Swords, you've just been sleeping on these people and their power. And you think you have your head on a swivel, but you're being inactive about the situation. You're not doing anything about it. You're not standing your ground. You don't look at these people as a threat or a problem. When it comes to what you can do about it, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, which talks about unequal charity, unequal give and take. So you need to stop giving to this situation. So if you have people coming to you gossiping about what this person is, what these people are saying about you, or what this friend group has to say about you, or this collective group of people, nip it in the bud. Tell them, like, don't give to this situation at all, you guys. Tell them you don't want to hear it. You're over it. You're straight. Don't even ask. Tell them you don't want to know, or just keep moving on. Don't pay it any attention. Let them argue, gossip, and do whatever all by themselves. Just don't put any energy toward it. What you can't do about it is the Four of Cups in the reverse. Again, we have another four, like the Four of Swords, of why it's all happening. We have the Four of Cups, but what you can't do about it You can't reject the situation and pretend like you don't see it. You have to address it by not addressing it, if that makes sense, not putting energy towards it. But you can't just pretend like it's not here. You have to acknowledge it at some point, and then you need to be proactive and strategic about what you're going to do to get the situation away from you, get these people away from you. Also, this person that they're gossiping about that you're dealing with, don't turn this person away. See, he's offering a cup and she doesn't want it because she's too busy doing other things. No, what was sent for you is for you. Don't turn this person away because of them. I'm hearing those people are miserable. When it comes to what the lesson is behind this, we have the Queen of Wands here. If you let these people run the show and you start caring about what they think, you won't come out as the Queen of Wands. So the lesson behind this, with the Queen of Wands, she's fiery. No one can sway her in one way. She's actually she's determined, she's confident. She glows in a room. Everyone wants to be around her. They want to speak to her. They want to be near her. So the lesson is, you need to learn that you're allowed to be great. You need to live in your fire power, earth signs. What's for you is for you, and you need to own it and shine bright in it as well. When it comes to how this is going to turn out, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. You focusing on yourself is going to cause the possible chaos and change to fade away. You're going to come out of conflict with these people because there isn't going to be any conflict, because you're going to be focusing on you and this possible earth sign, other earth sign, Knight of Pentacles here. Also, remember, we have guilt, you guys. I'm looking at it, but don't forget we have guilt. Spirit guys don't want you to feel guilt behind what they gave you, because spiritually you've earned it. I just heard guilt has no place here amongst my blessings. All right, earth signs. Let's go ahead and pull you an archetype card. Let's see what else the spirit guides have to say to you. Spirit guides for my earth signs, please. One archetype for my earth signs, please. What do they need to hear the most? What message do they need to hear the most? Okay, we're going to split the deck. We have the Pilgrim. All right, let's see what that's about. Oh, there's the Pilgrim right there. The Pilgrim, the wanderer, the traveler, the apprentice. For the Pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe, in the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wonder when the Pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life, but the Pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there's freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep. And soon the Pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door toward a new reality. With the Pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need every amenity. Travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. Okay, so you guys need to... I enjoy how you are so into reading each card in the detail. Thank you so much. I really try. This is how I do my readings for myself, you guys, because it's really about a journey for self. Like, I know we be worried about the people around us because we want to be safe and all that, but you know, at the bulk of it, at the end of the day, like, it's about us Because it's just like, who wants to come to this? Could you imagine coming to this earth and you never got comfortable in your skin, or like really explored your journey, like, or your mind, main character vibes? So every now and again, you know, we got to do something for the soul. Okay. When light learns, grows, adapts, studies. When dark, aloof, non-committal, flaky. Go deeper. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. So that's something you guys can look up. Memeen by David White. We all have a deep longing to answer the call, to get unstuck. What are the obstacles between you and the door? Even in the stillness of meditation, the pilgrim feels the movement of the heart toward what it loves. So maybe you need to figure out what you love. You might need to wander. Because what's that saying, you guys, that say all who wander are not lost. All right, so that's what I have for you, earth signs. And now we are moving on to air signs. So let me find that damn sword, that ace of sword. There it goes. Okay, it wasn't too far. All right, we have the ace of swords here. Put a little fire right there. And where did it go at? Oh, there you go. Okay, so let's see. General mood about your situation. Why the hell is this happening? For my air signs, my Gemini, Libra, and Aquariuses. How you been feeling about this situation? One, two, three, and then we're going to split the deck. Y'all, all I know is, I was going to say Facebook on air signs. All I know is YouTube better let me turn this video when I'm done. All right, air signs, let's do it. Okay, so we have love. Let's see what love's about, air signs. I'm hearing self-love. You could be in love. Let's talk about the crappy situation. 5 cards. Could have to do with love. Love's hurting you. I don't know. I get positive vibes, though, from that card. Why the hell is this happening? One more shuffle. Then we're going to split the deck. So the crappy situation we have is the 5 of Wands. Hella conflict. It's caused a huge change. There's no peace here. What you can do about it, we have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. What you can't do about it is the 7 of Pentacles. What's the lesson behind this? We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. How's it going to turn out? We have the King of Swords. Okay. So we do have love here. So this is a situation about love. Okay. So let's get into it. Where's my fake pointer at? There it is. All right, got it. Let's go air signs. So the crappy situation is the 5 of Wands. We got a hell of a lot of conflict going on here. It's a whole lot of confusion going on in this situation with you and someone else. I'm just hearing it changed overnight. This person came in one way and then turned out to be another way. Sudden change with the 5s. And whatever this is has caused you to be very passionate about the point that you're making when it comes to this person, and you're not willing to back down at all. What you can do about it, we have the Three of Wands in the spot for that. So in the upright, the Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in. You don't want to sit around and wait for this situation to become better, because it's just not, is what I'm getting. This situation is not going to become better. It's not going to heal itself. If you try to wait for this situation to get better, air signs, your growth is going to stagnate. You're going to become stagnant with the Three of Wands. And then you're just going to resent yourself later. There's no growth here in this situation. What you can't do about it, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You can't sit around waiting for fruit to grow on a tree that you tried to plant 20 years ago. This situation hasn't bared any fruit. Nothing great has come of this, and it's not coming. So you can't sit around investing into something that doesn't make sense. There'll be no growth here. This would kind of be like if... So say you're trying to be a millionaire, but you're dating a crackhead. That would be like staying in a relationship with them knowing damn well next week they could sell your damn TVs. You know what I'm saying? They could sell your TVs. They could take all your money. But you're sitting around hoping you're going to be a millionaire and this person's going to turn into a business person. So you definitely don't want to do that. So what you can't do about it, again, you shouldn't invest in a situation that has no growth potential, especially when you see it. Okay, let's talk about the lesson and how it's going to turn out. So for the lesson, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This situation has come to teach you, air signs, that you need to use your intuition towards yourself. You don't have to use your intuition to help other people. You want to practice a whole lot of self-love. So this situation is coming to teach you self-love. Also, it's come along to break some of you from codependency. I'm also getting that growth happens when you're uncomfortable. And that heartbreak breeds lessons. Like, it's hard to learn lessons when you haven't had your heart broken. Or if everything's perfect, you're not going to be able to learn the lessons that need to be learned. How it's going to turn out is the King of Swords, air signs. This is you and your energy. You're going to be in your power, mostly masculine energy. You're going to learn to keep your mind and your heart safe. You're going to learn how to keep your heart safe by using your mind first. And you're not going to let anyone persuade you out of what you know to be true and what you know to be right, air signs. And I love that for you. Okay. Let's get an archetype card for you, air signs. Let's get an archetype card for my air signs. What do my air signs need to know, spirit guides? One card for my air signs. Oh, this jumped out. We have the Tear. Okay, let's read the Tear. I know I just passed the Tear. Okay. So for air signs, we have the Tear, the morning, the release, the rain. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for our conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair that, once acknowledged, will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. When light, we have melody, melancholy flowing through. When dark, we have drowning, drama, and murkiness. Go deeper. We have Rain by Vachel. That could be an R. Is that an R? No, that's a V. Vachel Lindsay. The tear is powerful and it is possible to be subsumed in its waters. Find a supportive place to open the floodgates. If both the tear and the river appear in a reading, this indicates an excess of the water element in your life, as in the Ayurvedic tradition. Balance it with fire and earth. So, fire would be like going out dancing or something like that. And then earth would be like doing a yoga practice or something like that. So anyway, that's what I have for you, air signs. I hope this helped you guys. You guys make sure you check the community tabs. I have things for you to vote on there sometimes, vote about sometimes. And then also I put up the live every Friday night, the live advertisement, and you can write your free questions that you want answered. Well, one question per person. And I have 12 slots. So just keep tuned for that on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Saturday nights at 8 p.m. is when the actual slumber party happens. And your free questions get answered live. So I love you guys so much. And I hope you have the best night. And I'm going to try to turn this reading from being sideways. I love you guys. Bye.